It was very small. It was like 2 acres, and then while we was watching it, it grew to 20 acres. And by nightfall, it was 2,000 acres.
Dennis and Janet Deans were among those of the Sand Fire who lost their home and their property that housed over a dozen tenants. Driving up to their ranch, tucked away in the quiet hills of Sand Canyons, marks of the Sand Fires still remain.
The thing that really caused us a big problem is that we were ready to go. They told us, don't worry, it's gonna go. It's already burned past you. It can't burn back on itself, even if the wind changes. And then it did. It burned back, and very much we become in the target.
When we got there, and we saw it on TV, so we knew that it was leveled. Our house was leveled, and you have to understand that even all the properties around there, except for 2, Dennis built with his own hands from 1975 on. And even though we had sold the one property, it was 5 acres and it was absolutely gorgeous. And it's just as hard for him to see that go as it is to see our own place go.
Community members have been coming out in full support of the Deans. KHTS AM 1220 is accepting gift cards for the Deans that can be dropped off at our Newhall location. And a GoFundMe page has been set up for them by a close family friend.
These are great people here. I'd love to come and stand with them and talk to them and sit with them. And, you know, they've got hearts of gold, what can I say, because they take care of other people themselves.
With only 5 minutes to evacuate, the Deans grabbed what little they could. One of their tenants, Gary DeMeo, also lost his trailer home, but doesn't have any plans on leaving the Deans.
I'm not leaving his side. I'm an old paratrooper. We don't leave our friends behind. We didn't do it now, and I don't do it with Mr. Dean. I mean, I'd give my life for the man.
Behind me stands the only structure of the Deans to survive the Sand Fire, a red barn house home, and a bastion that fended off the flames. It also serves as a reminder that the Deans will in fact return here once everything's cleaned up.
Just get back on our feet, hold us down for a while.
We have talked about maybe moving. I don't want to, but
We'll see.
it's something they have to think about. The age and the safety. So we don't know what we're going to do, but we feel if we could just get past this hard spot, that maybe there'll be a solution. And like my wife,
We do know that everything's going to happen in God's plan, and I know He has a plan for us, and it's going to come around. I mean, look what He's done already. The red barn house is still standing there. It's absolutely fine, even though the fire burned at a circle all the way around it. And I just feel that God had His thumb and says, no, not this one, and that's there for us. And He's going to take care of it. He's got a plan.
we do have faith.
Robert Spallone, KHTS News.